You just finished Chelsea's power message. How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling just a lot more clear and a lot more confident in really just the transformation that I bring to my clients. I've been struggling with it for a while now, like if not a year. And so it's just been really nice to just really like hone in, okay, like this is what I do, this is the transformation that I give, and how it's just so different than anything else out there. Took a huge leap of faith, which led me to book with you. Where I just, I totally changed up my target audience, and it was a big leap of faith. But it's just been amazing because even though I've had, people disagree with me or backlash, it's just like, I know that it was right. Like this is what I'm called to do. And I felt like 100% at peace with it.
Yeah.
And then as a result of that, working with you, to just being able to hone in on that even more and really to not be apologetic about it.
Yeah.
To give myself permission to do that and just to trust, because there's so many women that feel like, they have to do things a certain way, or they have to have their business a certain way, or they have to get certain coaches. And it's like, you have this desire for a reason. Like you're called to this for a reason. Like, do you really want to just blend in with the crowd when you're meant to do so much more? And
I just want to acknowledge with you, and I didn't say this before, you are not new in your business. You're in a space where you've been doing this for almost a decade. Like, you are amazing. You've worked with hundreds of brides. So you're not new. And I want to be clear with that, because so many women, someone said that on the Power Message Master, Kim said that on the Power Message Master yesterday. She said, oh my God, you just gave me an idea and I've been in business for 3 years. I didn't even know my target audience. It's like, we don't realize when you first start your business, yes, there's some messaging things, and some of the women who are newer in their business will book intensives too, and that's great, and it's perfect where they are. But my women who are in that deepening phase, like, it's like, I make money, I've worked with tons of, whether it's, a couple dozen or a couple hundred of people. You're not new at what you do. We're not trying to change what you do. We're not trying to like make you feel like, oh, I'm going backwards. It's actually, how do we call you deeper into the work? And because you have been in programs where they have touched on messaging, what's the biggest difference you're feeling from the way that we did the messaging, the power message, versus other spaces you've been in?
And just being able to have someone who's like, there is a face you can talk to and talk things through with. And because really having someone who has that intuition on, this is what I'm feeling for you right now, or hey, this came to my brain that I want to say, or that I want to share with you, or just having like almost like I don't know, like it's just powered up. It's like it's squared in power, because now there's like two minds that are thinking. And
just to get it out your head. It's just to get, because when you come into the mastermind, yes, there is a training on messaging, but it's like, my trainings are fun, and they're not boring. Like, you actually want to listen to what I'm saying, and you want to pause and you want to reflect. So yes, we have a training on it, but the only reason we have it is so that when we get together for our one-on-one, like, we can maximize the heck out of that time, because there's going to be some things, again, if I'm calling women in from an empowered space that trust themselves, I want you to sit with yourself and your message and trust and understand, like, what do I really want to say? You need to do that with you, and that's okay. You don't need me there with you to do that. Then we will come together, and together, your power, my shine, your shine, it just connects. And that is, and it's like, I'm not in my own head. And so a lot of people, they're like, I've done messaging courses, or, I've done programs where they like have one module on messaging. It's like, oh, I just focus on that. And then we do the visibility messaging or a mindset piece to make sure, from a sales standpoint, from a visibility standpoint, from a sales, money mindset standpoint too, that all of them connect, and you're staying in the room for this power message that you declare.